folks. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing for Mr. Dark. This is the 2021 version. Let's get to the setup after I say one thing. I just want to thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. You have no clue how much this means to me. And I hope that we can be doing more fun things in the future. Maybe live streaming. We can go do something in my Discord. If you want to join, the link will be in the description. But anyway, let's get to the unboxing. So right off the bat, open the box. Mine is weird. I can show you inside the box. Grab the camera. Alright. This is the box. Here's Mr. Dark. It's not well packaged. Package damages. Here's the side. It's different on the other models. This is up here, bigger picture, different text. I think the front is exactly the same. Mr. Dark. Top, Mr. Dark. This side, this thing's up here. These pictures are wider, different text. Again, Ask Dr. Zombie. This stays the same on the newer models. Yeah. Now let's take everything out. Here's Mr. Dark's body /head. Here is Mr. Dark. Here's a lot of cloth. Put them down here. This wire got stuck. Sorry. Just have a short wire stuck, wrapped around all this stuff. This goes out, this goes out. Here's that piece. We have, this comes out first. We have the base with the part of the mechanism right here. With the danger sign, of course. That. We have just the other part of the base, really normal. There we go. We have main mech. Hard to do with one hand. Yeah, we have the main mech. This stretches out. I sat down gently. We have sandbags. We are missing one piece in here, which is, I'll show you later on the instructions. Speaking of instructions, here we are. Nice colored instructions. We are missing part G. But other than that, his setup is basically the exact same as you'd expect. Okay, but let's get into setting him up. Okay, to start his unboxing, we're gonna grab the two base pieces and snap lock them together. So basically, they're just, you go in, just how you'd expect. It's like putting a pole to a base. Except it's a base to the base. Give me a sec, this is a bit difficult. I'll go like this and this. Here we are. Okay, now snap lock. It's actually difficult to do for some people, especially me. Let that snap. Please, snap. I know you wanna snap. Yeah, this base has problems, especially it's the first model. So that didn't fully snap, but that'll be okay. Yep. So do this. Move Mr. Dark. Now we have this. So we're gonna turn it this way so it'll be facing forward. Now what you want to do is grab the mechanism, which is right here. The mechanism, one trick that I always love in Mr. Dark, which is his selling point, is just how gigantic he is in person. This thing's so tall, and I've always loved how tall he is, and that's the reason. So we'll just put this in, these normal snap locks. Thicker steel, which I always love. My base is bent slightly, because Mr. Dark loves having finicky snap locks. Super finicky, but it's okay. Next, we are going to grab Mr. Dark's body and just get in here. Oops. 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 Which, he has a lot of fabric, because it shoots up to 8.75, I think it says, yeah, feet tall. So we'll just put this on, which is, boop, he's snapped on. Adjust his arms to our liking with his clothing too. I like this creepy cloth he has, even though you can barely see it at night. I like the attention to detail he has. Boop, boop. Put his arms. Like so. Okay, now we're gonna go under and see what we have to do. So basically what we want to do is we want to put this in, give me a sec. What we want to do is put this and this together. So it'll just, boop, you'll have to rise up, but that's fine. Boop. It's hard with one hand. Very hard with one hand. But we got this. Basically what you want to do is pick this up, please. Thank you, Mr. Dark. This is hard with one hand, but we're gonna, I'll probably do this off camera, but I'm just gonna attach this. What you do is you push this here, put the thing in, and then it'll snap in place, which is what I love about it. But I'll come back once this is done. Okay, now that we have that snapped in, we're gonna wanna take these springs and color code them to their destination right there. So I'll do this also off screen because this is a really hard thing to do with one hand, really hard thing. But I'll be back and this will be put together. Now, as you see, these springs are nice and tight. Now we just have to wire him up, mess with this control box, and then plug him in, and he should be ready. Okay, now that we have him all wired up, there's one step that I cannot do since I am missing that one piece, but that doesn't really affect him that much. It is find the tiny blue piece of fabric in this big sea of black fabric, which is always very difficult. Okay, so I found a tiny piece of blue fabric right here. What you want to do with this is take the tiny piece of blue fabric, shove it in here. Right, shove it in here. And then you'll put part G, which is just a tiny plastic bit, right in here. Sadly, don't have part G, so this is the best I can do. Just shove it in. Basically, his entire setup. Just adjust the clothing, so he looks actually not bad. Okay, now we'll get to his demo right now. Okay, I don't know what his sound settings are on. We can talk about that once we plug him in, which is definitely hard with one hand. I don't know how Brick Thunder does this. Alright, plugged in. This motion sensor should be on. Is he on motion mode? Oops. And that was Mr. Dark. He was on the loudest setting. So if you're having problems with your Mr. Dark you don't know how his sound is, you're gonna go down here, checking this. So if it's this way, pointing towards the volume control text, then it's the loudest it can be. If it's pointing like downwards, then it is quiet. We'll get to a darkness demo with a strobe light, so if you have epilepsy, please click off. Okay, it's plugged in. Let's see him in the dark. Mr. Dark? He is terrifying. His neck is a bit loud, happens. You can always just part down. But yep, this is Mr. Dark. And that's Mr. Dark. Okay, my final opinions on Mr. Dark. He is a great prop. You can find him probably on eBay for very expensive, which never is fun. But if you're able to get him for a cheap price, he is a great prop to do. He is beautiful. I had a lot of scares in last year's Haunt. If you haven't seen it, I think there's a video on my YouTube. But yeah, if you like this video, subscribe. Thank you really so much for 100 subscribers. And stay spooky. Peace out. Bye, Mr. Dark. Pat, pat.